What is up, guys? Zach Ginn here, and welcome to our SMS text blasting tutorial guide for XLeads. So you are on the XLeads YouTube channel, and every single Saturday morning, we bring you a live stream of our weekly support calls. And pretty much what I do is like to start with the topic. Now, this is a very, very, very special one because this is probably one of the most highly requested videos that you, the XLeads users, have been requesting, and I'm here to give that to you, and I'm super excited about it. So what I'm going to do today is give you my entire SMS text blasting tutorial for Ninja Mode. So if you're looking to start texting using Ninja Mode, doing any type of SMS, this is going to be the tutorial for you. And I'm going to be in very painful step-by-step breakdown on how you could start texting inside of Ninja Mode. Now, I want to make one thing very, very, very clear. You do not have to use this, right? So every user from the basic all the way to the X plan gets access to Ninja Mode. Now you got to understand that once you sign up for XLeads within 24 hours of the business day, right? So if you sign up on a Friday, you'll probably get it on Monday, you get it on Tuesday, right? You get access to Ninja Mode. And within Ninja Mode, you can do texting, which is really, really, really cheap and really awesome. So let's kind of go over here and show you exactly how to start texting with Ninja Mode. Now, I think the first question I want to get started before I break down the step-by-steps, because this is just like tutorial. I want to share exactly really quick, basically the cost structure. So if you're looking to text, it's going to cost you around 0.0079. So like not even a penny, but like an eighth of a penny. So it's 0.083 because of credit card fees on there. But the pricing, this is the price of texting, by the way. Okay. This is Go High Levels, right? So Ninja Mode is built on Go High Level to Go High Level platform. I'd never hide that, right? It's one of our data providers, but they basically use Twilio. So I'm just letting you guys know there's a lot of Go High Level like white labels and stuff that will charge you like a cent. Like they make the difference. I'm making $0 on this. I'm just letting you know this is the pricing. I get asked a lot. First and foremost, how much does this cost? The pricing, all these things. This is what it is. Okay, now we understand the pricing, everything like that. Let's get into how to use SMS text blasting within Ninja Mode. Now, if you want free texting, you're going to only have to use Google Voice, first and foremost. For the expensive part, not expensive, but like the texting part, this is how you're going to do it. So let's break down SMS text blasting using Ninja Mode. So we have to understand one thing really, really clear. Ninja Mode uses Go High Level. This is not a secret. Anywhere else, you see all these Go High Level white labels, right? They're $100 a month. They're $199 a month, right? They're $800 down and $500 a month after. I've seen crazy automations and prices, guys. You know, anywhere else outside of XLeads, it's going to cost you $100 a month to go out here and use Go High Level. The cool part is with XLeads, as you guys know, you get the unlimited free skip tracing. You're able to get Ninja Mode absolutely for free. You get the dispo tools. You get these live support calls, and obviously the best support staff out there with XLeads, and all included. It's really cool, right? So the one thing about Ninja Mode, it is built on Go High Level. There's no secret here. Okay, let's make this very clear. All right. So really, what this means is, if you have a Go High Level system already with another person, or what they call agencies, right? You can transfer it to our system. So what this means is a lot of people are paying, and we've actually had a ton of these. I was thinking about screenshotting the agencies that have transferred. We have hundreds and hundreds of people every single month that move from an agency, whatever they're paying their $199 a month on a Go High Level system. I'm not going to mention any names. Comments, you can say if you've moved over from whatever, but I'm not going to mention it, right? But they moved from this one over to ours. And the thing is, inherently, it's the same platform. So there's nothing special. Being honest with you, our automations are pretty special, right? But they're pretty cool. But the one thing I'm letting you know is, if you're paying $199 a month for a Go High Level system, you can actually request. Go High Level lets you do this. And if you want to leave XLeads, you can do that too. You can transfer from their system you're paying $199 a month to our system, which will be free for you. And so a lot of people are paying $199 a month for like their Go High Level, white label, whatever you want to call it, blasting deals, or I don't know, right? You call them whatever you want. All you have to do is just go to the agency you're paying $199 a month for and request, can you eject me and transfer us over to XLeads? And what you got to do is email billing@xleads.com, and we'll give you our agency relationship number. And then from there, this is really, really cool. your old Go High Level system that you're paying a ton of money for, all the data, all the leads, all the scripts are going to be transferred over completely done. And obviously, if you have Ninja mode, it's going to be completely free, which is really, really cool. So that's kind of the point here. That's the really, really awesome thing here. But it's so cool. But like I'm telling you, you can transfer from your old Go High Level over to this one, and it's just so cool. So one thing I would tell you is if you want to go from your old one to this one, just email billing at XLeads and we can move you over, and it's pretty cool. But I know a lot of people are spending a lot of money on other ones, and you go from there. Also, I want you to understand this. Since we are using a Go High Level system, YouTube tutorials on Go High Level works for Ninja mode. So for example, A2P walkthroughs, drip codes, drip automations, drip sequences, right? If you want to transfer your data and leads, it's all going to be in there. What I mean by this is I'm really good at the A2P. I have about a 75% accuracy when I do it for somebody. I'll be honest with you. There are YouTube tutorials on how to do the privacy policy the right way, all these things that are about 95% accuracy. So until I can get the accuracy up to 95%, I'm going to push people. I know people might give me flack for this, but like go follow a YouTube tutorial that has a 95% accuracy for the A2P approval and go through that one. I'm being honest with you. I'm trying to get it up to 95%. Use the YouTube tutorials and they work really, really well. Just search A2P cert space Go High Level. There's best practices, things like that. That's the best way to get it approved right now that I found. But yeah, if you want to go even crazier, right? Here's another thing. Like, hey, Zach, I want to know more about automations. I want to make my own sequence that's completely different than yours. I'm like, that's fine. You can go to a tutorial on YouTube, Go High Level automation, and then you will learn this other guy's system and you can just copy it from there. Cool part is Go High Level, Ninja mode. These are like Legos, okay? You can build a Lego into a dragon, or you can build it into like a little stupid block like I do, right? You can turn it into like a pyramid. You can make a rose out of it. You can do whatever you want out of a Lego, right? The thing is, if I create it, then I'm responsible. Oh, you copied my system for Go High Level. Hey, I give you guys a blank slate. You can do whatever you want inside of it, right? Not mine at that point, right? So that's really, really cool, guys. And we know that you own the data, all that cool stuff, which is cool. Okay, so if you want to start SMS text blasting, let's kind of break down the first important thing. Step one, if you want to start getting your SMS ready, what I need you to do is verify your phone numbers. There's two ways to verify your phone numbers. This will eliminate your spam likely on your calling and on your texting. So what you need to go is go to settings and go to the phone number section, verified caller IDs. This will let you know which caller IDs are verified. On top of two, you can go to your business profile and submit it for getting it verified. Verifying your phone numbers is easy through Go High Level. Heck, if you want to do it, search verify phone numbers space, and that'll be a great way to do it too. That is a good way to get it started. So, but you want to verify it eliminates spam for you, which is really cool. A lot of people need that. And it will just make your life way easier for texting. Okay, that's what I found. Eliminate that. Step two, what we're going to do here is go to the Trust Center. All right, this is really important. And we're also going to do a double protection. This removes more of our spam and scam likely calls. If you go to your Trust Center and you have A2P approved, it's going to look like this, which is awesome. But what you're going to do is you see that little Trust Center? You can go through brands, campaigns, shake and stir, right? And just your integrity, right? And just make sure everything's all looking good. Go to all your settings and just go through everything that Trust Center wants you to do. This will remove your scam likelies. You have verified phone numbers. It's just going to make your life a lot easier. So number two, go to the Trust Center, remove your scam likely. This is going to make your calling better and your texting. Okay? Now, we're just getting everything all set up so it's got the best chance of success. Now, step three. Now, I know I'm kind of being a pain in the butt here. We're not even getting in the texting part, but we just got to start doing this the right way. What we need to do is what we call Twilio validation. The reason why I say this is Twilio, if you go and try to text a landline, for example, right? Twilio, or let's say you import a phone number that's wrong or something stupid like that, right? Twilio is going to negatively impact you and they might suspend you because you have a bad delivery rate. Now, the cool part is within Ninja mode, you can actually create an automation, which you need to physically do. I don't put that on there yet. I think for the new ones, we're going to probably do a massive update, but still, I got to make sure there's the whole regulatory. I don't want to get sued from anyone because some people are like, oh, this is not my system, right? So I'm not doing the whole thing. This is just a tutorial, right? But one thing I can tell you is you can make sure every phone number is verified, valid, and good by Twilio before you even text. And the way you do this is what we call a Twilio validation automation. So that's a tongue twister. Twilio validation automation. So let me actually go inside of Ninja mode and actually create one with you and actually show you how I do it. So let's go log in as, let's do Rick in. Let's go to his. I don't think he did his yet. Let's go to Rick in. All right, cool. And let's go inside of his. So the reason is, of course, this is going to make your delivery rates the best. It's going to validate everything and just give you the best chance of having your texting be as smooth as possible. So what we're going to do is we are going to go to our Ninja mode and we are going to go inside of our automation. So we're in automations here. What we're going to do is go here to create workflow. Start from scratch. This is pretty simple. So we're going to press here, add new trigger. And what we're going to do is we're going to do VAL validation. So we're going to click here, number of validation. Cool, contact's good, number of validation, awesome. Now what we're going to do is press add filters. Can everybody see this? Yes, okay, cool. Everyone can see this. Now we're going to add filters. We are then going to make sure that number is not valid or SMS capable. So heck, even if it's a landline, this should work. It's never 100%, but this is just another fail-safe. But if the number's not valid or we can't even send a text to them, it's not even going to let me text that person. What we're going to do is, oops, wow, I screwed up there. There we go. No, okay, cool. So if the number is not capable for texting or if it's not valid, it is going to be under this trigger. So if a number is not validated, we're going to add this action and we're going to call it DND. So we're just going to enable do not disturb for specific channels and for calling or texting. So this basically means if a number is not going to be able to be texted, we are just going to put them on do not disturb. So we can't even text that person. The reason why this is really important is so we have the best delivery rates, right? I'm getting a lot of people saying, Zach, my Twilio got suspended. I'm like, well, what scripture? I'm going to talk about why most people get their Twilio suspended. And the reason is I wanted to get some people like a month into this and really get some like use cases. Hey, what are the users having problems with? And then make the tutorial. And so this is why I've waited about a month to make this. But that is the automation to do. And then you can call it whatever you want. You can call it basically Twilio automation. Oops. There we go. Save the action and you're going to be good there. So that is step number 3. Create a Twilio validation automation sequence. I don't really see anyone in Go High Level for wholesaling ever talk about this, which is crazy to me, but it's definitely something that I've been telling everyone to be doing. So Twilio automation validation. Okay, that's step 3. Now, step 4, we're going to have to put our credit card in and start buying some phone numbers. So we don't even need A2P for this. There we go. You don't even need A2P for this. But if you want to start texting, you're going to have to put your credit card in. The reason is you just connect your credit card to Ninja mode because I don't want to charge people that don't want to be charged, right? And I get a lot of people sometimes, we did that and like, I never wanted to get charged because I don't know why this is crazy, but people actually think that the text that you can call and text thousands of people for free with the XLeads ain't cheap to do. So it's not. You'd have to put your own credit card in there. But I think let me do the math here, right? 0.0079. I think 1,000 texts is $7, which is insane. Because if you do 500 texts, right? Let me look at let's see here. Because for example, right, if I wanted to send out 5,000 texts with other services, right, it's going to be if I want to do 10,000, right, it'd be $500. And for 10,000, it's going to be $70. So you're saving 6-7x doing it, which is pretty cool. But okay, you got to put your credit card in and you're going to start buying some phone numbers. You just go to phone numbers, you can buy them. Pretty cool, right? We've shown plenty of tutorials how to do that. And that will be step 4. Now, step 5, we're going to set up A2P. Now, A2P is a pain in the butt. Do we understand this? It is not fun. Do I love regulation? No, I do not. But we have to be legal schmiegel and do all the correct things. So don't be mad at me. Okay. I ain't the guy doing this to you, by the way. All right. But A2P is what we have to do. Now, A2P is a pain in the butt. So we're going to get through this together. Hold my hand. Let's deal with this stupid stuff. So I will be completely honest with you. Copying YouTube walkthroughs on A2P has become I just have a way better success rate doing that than having my own system for it. Because people have their own systems of what to put in the privacy policies and to kind of game the system. I don't have my own thing of gaming the system because as someone that actually owns the Ninja mode, I'll be honest with you, I don't want to go high level to be like, you're teaching people how to game the system and then they get rid of our agreement, right? So right now we are kind of just telling you to use YouTube tutorials because they can say whatever they want. I'm kind of beholden to go high level to a point, making sure that I signed a bunch of stuff, making sure, I'm not gaming the system. So definitely use your own. And what I mean by this too is there's just plenty of them. Go through them. They'll show you how to do it right. Remember, I don't want to take credit for you. We're working on 95% approval right now. But once you submit your A2P or before, if you want to start the A2P, you're going to have to email billing@xleads.com. We want to make sure you put your credit card in and then boom, you could start your A2P registration. If you're watching this and you're brand new and you go to your A2P and it's like blank or you can't click it, it's because you didn't put your credit card in. Or you put your credit card in and it's still blank, you got to email billing@xleads and we will enable your A2P. We don't want to enable everyone's A2P automatically because A2P does charge you, I think, $15-20 to do. And so we don't want anyone to do it unless they're actually like, they text me and they're like, hey, you know what? We're ready to go with this. Cool. Now, you'll enable your A2P and you'll be approved hopefully in a week. I mean, depends how long it takes, right? Now, on top of this too, step 6, we are going to import leads into contacts. Now, this is when we just get the data from XLeads or we import our government list, right? Now, we want to make sure that we can distinguish mobile from landlines. And what I mean by this is we want to distinguish a mobile number from what we call a residential number. Residential is basically a landline. If you are going to only text, do not import residential numbers. That is going to screw you up pretty bad. So I would only do mobiles. When you export, the data is already right there. So it works out pretty well. Now, step 7, use your own scripts. Use your own scripts. One more time. Use your own scripts. I get this more than anything else. Zach, my Twilio got suspended. I used your scripts exactly. And then I'm like, yeah, you exactly used my scripts. That's not what, at freehosting.com, we don't teach you that. We do not teach you that at freehosting.com. Dude, what in the world? The reason is Twilio, it has an algorithm. So if I tell you the exact wording to say, and then you see that exact wording and 5,000 other XLeads users use that same wording, Twilio is going to think you are part of that conglomerate. And so that means that exact wording gets popped as spam likely on the first text. This is why I tell everyone, go to ChatGPT, put my scripts in, say make a variation. So the problem is, if 5,000 people use the same script, Twilio is going to think you're the 5,001 person to do that same script, and boom, you're going to be put as scam likely. I had a guy, so we have our XLeads support staff, our ninjas, right? They're in the ninja department, and they'll assign me tickets. So like, hey, like there's like 10 people today are having some issues, and we can't figure this out. Why this person's getting suspended on Twilio, right? I mean, right? Like, I mean, they're trained really well, but like they're not like wholesaling people like me. So I go in there, I'm like, okay, let's figure this out. And homeboy is like, I'm sorry, I have no idea why I got suspended. I'm like, okay, well, I look at it, I break it down, I talk about Ruth Rick, and we both come to the same conclusion. Guy starts with the text like, hey, this is Zach, and I know I'm texting you out of the blue. If you put out of the blue on any text on Twilio, you're popped. Boom, you're done. You're cooked, chat, right? You're done. You are what the kids call being cooked. You're suspended. You're automatically in 2 weeks in the jail, at Twilio jail. Do not say I'm texting you out of the blue. That is something people used like 15, 20 years ago, and it kind of worked back then. It is not working now, and it is just spammed to the high ends of the earth. All right, do not be doing that. That is a terrible script. So what I'll tell you is use ChatGPT, get smart, be creative with your scripts, use double whammy scripts if you want, right? But use ChatGPT and make variations. You got to use spin tax. What that means is each token's just a little different. You got to make sure every text. And so if I could tell anyone something, every text needs to be different. Like every single text needs to be different. And one thing, you can create variables, you can do all these things. So we also share a lot of people how to do this too, right? You can make variations of everything, which we've shown a lot for it. But I'm just telling you guys, you have to use your own scripts. If you use somebody else's scripts, you are not going to get any results. You're going to get suspended, and then you're going to cry to me why it's not working. It's not me, it's Twilio. So test your own texts. Heck, go out here and look at SMS text blasting, go high level like videos, and you try other workflows. People have other different type of workflows. Now, there's some of these tutorials that have their own workflows that other go high level wholesaling guys have. And I didn't want to use them because that guy would try to sue me like, oh, you copy me. Well, like there's a guy 4 years ago talking about this workflow and go high level, but I didn't want to get into it. So guys, you try your own workflows out. These are your own building blocks. Figure out what's working or not, right? We just have the platform for it. It's up to you to do the rest of it. But testing things out is going to be the best. Now, Twilio suspensions. If you want to figure out why you're suspended, I get a lot of people message, Zach, I'm suspended. What's up, bro? People think that me, Zach Ginn, I hate you. I'm going to suspend you from a ninja mode because I'm a mean, evil person. Dude, you know me. I want you to text 50 million people for $1 if that was up to me. I could care less about, oh, that was spam. I don't like that. I'm reporting you. If a seller says, I could care less. Just being honest. But Twilio suspends you, not me. And this is all through Go High Level. Now, I'll be completely honest, and I'm telling everyone, right? If I made my own texting company and my own texting platform and the FCC wants to go after me, it ain't going to be a pretty thing, right? And so I have Go High Level, not a corporate shield, but like they're providing it, so not me. That's why I did affiliates for so long, right? I didn't want people going after me and all these things, and now I have all these people attacking me on this. But like, I'm just telling you, use it or lose it. Now, Twilio is the one suspending you, not me. It's not Zach being evil or being mean to you, okay? So let's kind of break this down. If you want to do it, all you have to do is go to your phone, go to settings, go to phone systems, and then all the way to the right, go to advanced settings on phone system and go to restriction history. SMS compliance will be in there, messaging limits, all these things are going to be in there, guys. And if you go to restriction history, it'll tell you your restriction history. It'll tell you if you've been temporarily suspended or permanently suspended. And then all your information's in there. Most people, they get temporarily suspended for a day. Then it's 2 days, 3 days, and a week. And the reason is usually it'll tell you it's your opt-out's too high or it's not too high. Sometimes your language is off, right? So you got to understand exactly how to do the opt-out language the right way. So it's very important to understand that, like, yeah, you can get creative with it, but you want to kind of make it hard for people to opt out, if that makes sense, right? So it's definitely a fun little thing to do with the compliance and the opt-out language and all these things. But let me show you a couple things too. So this is Go High Level's articles about these. And so this is how they work. So I get a lot of questions too, and I want to answer as many as I can here today about texting. So leave them in the chat because we're live. So we have a 7-day ramp up. This is how the SMS works. So if you got to send 100 texts, and then after that, in 24 hours, you'll have a 250 limit, then a 500 limit, then a 7. So everyone's like, how do I increase my limits? Well, it takes 7 days to do. It says a 7-day ramp. So there's no, it automatically does it for you. So if you're at 750, you have to stay at 750. That's how you do it. Gives you examples, how to do it, all these things, right? Let's see here. Tells you how to handle spam. These are the codes. How to remove DND, right? Opt-out language information is all on here. This article right here tells you. I'm putting in the comments too. So guys, it's really important to read from Go High Level too, because they have a lot of articles about how to do it the right way. And so if you want, you can just go to your texting right here, business information, customize opt-out language. Stop has to be in there. So if you look here from Go High Level, this is from them, not me. But basically, the message has to include stop all, unsubscribe, cancel, end, or quit. Now, the cool part is you can do reply stop to unsubscribe, which is kind of stupid. A lot of people put like stop using a realtor. That's a pretty good one, right? You can get creative with it. That will definitely lower your opt-out rates. So you just got to be careful with doing it the right way. And then, customizing all your opt-out languages, right? You can even, thanks and stuff like that. So this also breaks down exactly your violations, how to get out of it, how to deal with it, and all these things, right? But yeah, you can kind of read the articles. They'll tell you more about it, but that's how you kind of get rid of Twilio suspensions. Now, you can actually go to Twilio and appeal them yourself. You're going to have to figure out what your Twilio ID is. I think you have to message Twilio and they'll let you know. Usually 3 days to a week. Remember, I don't control you. I don't hate you. But yeah, Go High Level is kind of the one controlling that end. But then from there, you just create your own scripts and you start texting, right? So we actually have our sequences in here. Let me show everyone what they are really quick. If you want to start texting, all you have to do is go to contacts. So let me go here and show you. Again, how do you start texting? So let me share my screen, show you ninja mode. Really the best way to just kind of get started doing it is just take a lead. So we could take, this lead right here. And we can just add a tag and just do SMS tag and then just put them under AI SMS bot, ROS blaster, whatever you want to do, add the tag and boom, they're automatically going to be ready to set for a text. This will trigger this automation inside of Go High Level. So AI SMS bot's pretty cool. What it does is once you put that tag, it's going to send them a text. Hey, John, just drove by your place over there at 123 Main Avenue and something looked off. Is everything okay? And then conversation AI is just going to take it from there. Now, if you want to create your own SMS, you can do that, right? There is a lot of cool drip sequences and things like that, right? Our text blaster first touch is pretty good. It's not triggered on there, but like if you want to start doing 3,000 texts a day and really start getting like nuts and it's stupid crazy with it, you can. The best way for you to be doing that is you can go in here, add the tag, SMS blaster. It'll start you at 9 a.m. It will drip 300 a day. You can change this to 3,000 a day, 500, whatever it was. You can change how many drips per hour. And then throughout the day, this is how pretty much any Go High Level texting system works. It's kind of very manual, right? It's not like it's all automated, sexy, and clean, but this is what most of them look like on the back end. But pretty much what you got to do is if it's going to be between the hours of 9 a.m. to 1 p.m., this is the script that goes out. This is one that goes out, and then it'll follow. It's a little advanced, I ain't going to lie to you, but pretty much throughout the day, in the beginning, morning, end, that's what it's going to look like. And that's how you start texting sellers the correct way for wholesaling real estate. Now, the one thing I really do like, and the one I will recommend to everyone, is our ROS blaster. That one is probably going to be the one that it's one of the main reasons people just move over from any Go High Level, even if they're paying for it, because no one really has this and we're the only ones to do it. Now, we're probably getting a lot of copycats, but no one's invented the ROS like Rick Ginn. So, and me and Rick kind of developed the ROS. And so no one can really copy it if we invented it. But basically, you take the tag, ROS blaster. What we do is we create the offer email. So go through our Ninja Mode tutorial. I show you exactly how to get the cash offers, how to develop it, how to use the AVM on there and all these things, right? But basically what you got to do here is it'll send an email giving them an offer. Then it will send them an offer text. And then if they don't reply, we are going to send them for a call. This makes you do less calling because if you have 1,000 sellers you send this through, maybe 200 reply that they're not looking to sell. Then you don't have to call those 200 people. It saves you time and money, which is really important. Then remember, if they do reply, then we have AI bot that's going to try to book an appointment for you, which is really cool. Also, it'll drop a voicemail. So this is the voicemail. So what it sounds like.
Hey, this is Zach, just checking in on your cash offer I just sent you. If you could please give me a call back at your earliest convenience, I'd really appreciate it. Again, this is Zach. Please give me a call. I got a cash offer in your house. I need to get it done. I need to buy some houses right now. Please give me a call back. Thank you.
Now I get roasted for that. Like, oh, Zach, you messed up on the call. I'm like, no, I messed up on purpose. So it sounds like a real person. Hey, this is Zach. I give you a cash offer. The reason is it doesn't sound perfect, which means you don't sound like a crazy sales guy and people actually like it. I'm telling you, it converts better. So that's what I've personally found. And then go from there, start texting, giving offers and doing our ROS blaster all within XLeads Ninja mode. So we've kind of have no one in the wholesaling game doing that. We kind of used the genius of ROS inside of Ninja mode, and you can only do it by going to xleads.com. So you have an entire SMS platform. Obviously, you have a power dialer, which we'll do a whole power dialer tutorials and all these things. But that's how you get started doing SMS text blasting using Ninja mode. Now, I didn't want to do a whole 3-4 hour tutorial. I want to do this as fast as I can. And it looks like it took me 30 minutes to do the whole shebang, like really quick. Definitely, there's a lot more advanced tutorials on here. I think if you supplement with Go High Level YouTube tutorials with this, you're basically going to be unstoppable in wholesaling real estate. So what I'm going to do is answer any SMS Ninja mode related questions, and then I'll answer any XLeads questions after that, and we'll go from there. So I'm excited. I'm ready to talk to everyone, and 2025 is going to be absolutely insane. I want to tell everyone I really do appreciate everyone that has been messaging me and emailing support at xleads.com about the success they're having. I'm getting a lot of people pretty much every week now. Zach, I got my first deal from XLeads data. Thank you so much. And oh my gosh, I got 30% response rates from the power dialer, from the skip tracing. Oh my gosh, I really appreciate it. I love it. And I just want to keep pushing that volume. And because we have the GIN games coming in January, and I know a lot of people are going to be using XLeads with that, and we're really going to see some massive, massive success. And that's the thing I've been waiting on, right? XLeads is really the thing because these regular softwares, they're okay. But now that you have the calling and the texting included with the software, because you do all these different, XLeads has it all included. So it's pretty dang cool. So yeah, let's answer some questions you guys have and break it down. Can you show us how to set up a text blaster for cash buyers? Jesus says a great question. This is why I like doing it live, because I did not even think about that. I only talked about SMS for sellers. So we actually have an automation in here for cash buyers. So let me break this all up for you. All right, let's go inside of Ninja mode. And actually, let me show you this too. Inside of XLeads, when you get the login, there's a little button. There's a little Ninja mode button that'll put you in the Go High level. So if you want to, first and foremost, not to be crazy, but you click here. Hold on. Am I in settings? Hold on. I got to move this over here. I think I have the thing zoomed in too much. All right, we'll change it. We'll change it one more time. Hold on. There we go. Okay, cool. If you want to go inside of the cash buyers here, what you're going to do is, I think Rick's thing's all, because he doesn't have the updated one. So, okay, we'll handle that later. But you go to cash buyer, click that, and then this is SMS cash buyer workflow. And so pretty much what this is this is our entire SMS text blasting cash buyer workflow. Now, what you want to do is add tag cash buyer, and it's automatically going to send them a text. So what I'll tell you is there's a big difference, I will tell you, between text blasting like a cold buyer, somebody who is just on the cash. So if you're on like the basic plan and you pull a cash buyers list, that's fine. If you are on the pro or the X plan and you have a whole, like you have the investor leads, right? You got the landlords, you got the flippers, right? Then you want to blast that out. It's a little warmer. It's not perfect, right? They're not looking to actually like work with you yet. There's two different ways to do this. Now, the way this tutorial works, this workflow works, is once you have the tag, it's going to basically assign to you as the user. And then what we're going to do is we're going to drip one of these out in a minute. And it's basically going to send a text, hey, I noticed you picked up a single family house at 123 Main Avenue. Would you be interested in an off-market deal? That's it. And then we'll probably send them over an email, buy off-market properties for 30-40% off. If you're in the PSL market, or put whatever market you're in, right? You got to go in the scripts and do it. If you're looking to buy them for 34% off market value, make big profits, please email me. And so we just it's kind of cold, but you want to send 4,000 or 5,000 of those out in a day and you'll be good. That's the best way to do it. So yeah, that's how you deal with those type of buyers. Now, if you're somebody who has maybe possibly you want to send out a deal, we can create a new workflow, right? And so like I'll just I'll cook from scratch here. Right, we're in the kitchen right now. But basically we can go out here and we got to add a tag, right? But like if the contact tag, let's see, contains. So I'm going to have to create one. Yeah, whatever. We can call it, right, dispo. I don't know. Call it dispo. Fine. So if the contact tab is dispo, we will go send an SMS to them. Now, I have all these templates. We'll make our own template, right? We'll do something like, hey, we're going to do the contact first name. Remember, user is you. Hey, John, I just locked up a deal in, and then now their city's going to be in there, so it should be in their city, their area. It's not going to be perfect on here, so you got to figure it out in whatever in city. And now this is kind of dirty, but you can put like, and you're the first person I thought of. Can I send you? Or I could just put like, before I send you details, you're still looking to buy, right? I don't know, something stupid, right? And then you can kind of save that action and boom, they'll send an SMS. And then if you want to get crazier, right, you can basically wait like 2 hours. Let's do 48 hours maybe. I don't know. And then we can add an if and statement. Now I know I'm kind of being a little advanced here, so I'm not trying to confuse anyone, but you can do a if and statement, and basically let's see here. I'm trying to look at all the functions and try to see the best one. You can do a branch here. The condition is met. And a segment. Oh my gosh. Let's see here. No, I don't want to add that. So you can add it into a campaign. It will work on there. Hold on. Should be under the trigger. What in the world? Hold on. Add email SMS wait action. Oh, I need to add the wait action? Oh my gosh. The wait action is on here. I think I have to wait and then do the if and. Lord. This is why we just have our own custom workflows, okay? Hold on. Give me 1 second. Let me look at my other one I did and just make sure. All right, let me save this. Let's go back for a second. We'll get this done. Don't worry. SMS blast dispo. Okay, cool. All right, let's save this really quick. Let me just make sure, because I could just duplicate something real quick and do that. All right, let me go to my follow-ups and go right here. Automations. So on my follow-up on this one, what did I add on there? I added AI SMS bot. Oh, I branched it twice. All right. Let's see here. Okay, then we're going to do the if, when, state, if, else. Availability has a tag. Okay, wait, time delay. There we go. Okay. Oh, wait, let me share my screen. Okay, what I did was on the wait, I thought I'd put wait and then add an if and, but you do the if and within the wait, which I don't know why I forgot that. Okay, so I go to the wait and then I don't do time delay. I can actually do a contact reply. through the SMS within 48 hours. And if they don't reply, then we're going to send them, we're going to trigger them another text, and we can create a follow-up. No, that ain't going to work there. Hold on. All right. Cool. All right. So then I'm just going to say, hey, John. So, hey, contact, first name. Just checking in to see if you're in or out on the deal. I'm going to have to send it to notes if you don't reply back. And then cool. And then you can save that. So that is an SMS Dispo, like mini little blast. Let me know, guys, in the comments. Do you want me to test this trigger out, test it out, and then add it in on everyone's Go High level? Do you want me to put that on everyone's Ninja mode starting today? Yes or no? I got to test it out, or you just create your own doing that. It's pretty cool, right? The cool thing is you can make as many as you possibly want. So Aaron says, and Corrine says, yes, you can change it to whatever voicemail you want. If you want to do that, you just go into the triggers. Let's go here. So back to workflow. Again, if you're looking to do this yourself, I will, if you want to like get this done like tonight by yourself, just click contact trigger, tag added, create your own tag, go to SMS, use this script. I'm going to copy it. Create that right there. And then we're going to put a wait sequence. We're going to put wait for contact reply, SMS, contact, boom, and put that in there. And you should be good to go. So that's how you do it in there. Also on top of that too, we are actually adding more things inside of freehosting.com. So if you go to our freehosting.com site, let's go here. We have over 5,000 people there now, which is just absolutely insane to me. What we're doing is we're going to add this. So that basically that little slideshow I did today, it's actually going to be live after this is done recording. If you go to Classroom, which is the free course, if you go to the XLeads section, we are going to be adding basically the SMS tutorial in there, and you're going to be able to download the slideshow I made. And then I'm probably going to put that entire trigger script or whatever inside of there for you. So it becomes even easier for you.